Alright, so right now the spooky update, the Great Spook V2 just dropped with the Tutorial Alchemist or whatever. And I'm going to be going over everything you need to know. Everything that got updated, how you get all the items, and how you can make millions upon millions of coins in today's video. I'm trying to go over them as fast as possible. First, what happened? Tutorial Alchemist, whoever the hell you want to say this, is someone who was around last year during the Halloween season. He's back again, and he is selling you a bunch of different items. From the original Great Spook swords and staff, to cloaks, to belts, to a bunch of different things, to swords, to all these different things. And we know how to get some of them. First, let's start off with the basics. How do you get the basic things? This is the stuff you got last time, but I'm still going to be going over them. So there's a few things you need. First one you need is frozen spiders. This is for the Great Spook staff. This one, it's very simple. All you need is a ice rod and spooky bait. When fishing this up, you have a chance to get yourself a frozen spider as long as you're fishing inside the spider's den. You need 10 of these and you can get yourself the spook staff. Next up, we have Great Spook helmet. This is wet pumpkin. How you get this is by far the simplest one. First thing you have to do is you have to go over to here and you've got to buy yourself from this guy a few items, but a pot pumpkin, and then you want to buy yourself onions and lettuce, but that's for later. With these Apollo pumpkins, you're going to want to put one of them on your head, but pop in the water, turns into a wet pumpkin. That's how you get the wet pumpkins and the first piece. Next up, you have sweet flesh. It's very simple how you do. You need to grab yourself a sweet axe and go kill some of these zombies. From this, you will get yourself some sweet flesh. Currently I'm at 53, I'm at 54, as you can see, that's how you get it. Now on to the other one. This is going to be getting the decayed bats. This one is pretty simple. All you need to do is get yourself a wither bow with an arrow swapper, and you're going to want to have this on icy arrows. Icy arrows, all you need to do is you need to go down to here, grab yourself up the ice arrows right there, and you'll be chilling. Now once you have your wither bow and your ice arrows, you're going to need to kill yourself some bats. Now I find that the best way to do this one is going to be going on your island and placing down one of the roofed forest biomes. These automatically come with a bat spawner. You can take out this little cage here, and this thing will spawn in bats. That's why I recommend you grab yourself up the decayed bats. Next one, we have the poisonous candy. This one, all you need is 4 Tutti Frutti poisons, simple carrot candy, and 4 enchanted potatoes. Now, enchanted potatoes, they're enchanted poisonous potatoes, which means they need to be crafted from 160 normal poisonous potatoes. And these are very much so expensive on AH right now. If we search up potato, and we go to ending soon, they're not on here right now, and we look at auctions, we can see that they're going for a lot of money right now. Now, obviously, I'm not going to bother right now, but that's how you craft it up. 4 Tutti Fruttis in each corner, 4 poisonous potatoes, and a simple carrot candy in the middle. So now we've gone over the basics for the previous event. Now let's go over how you get the new items. First, let me clear up my inventory. The first new item we're going to be going over is the Great Spook Cloak, which is gotten from Precious. Now, how you do this is very simple. First, you have to go and talk to Anisha, whatever the hell, above Jacob, and buy yourself a Infinite Wand. It's cost you 1 Jacob ticket, and you have it. Then, you're going to want to go to the Dwarven Mines. From here, you're going to find a dirt guy, and you're going to give him this stick. First, you need to go to the Dwarven Mines, and then you want to go to the giant, the Great Wall, or whatever, right? And you walk up to it, and you're going to look down. You see this mine shaft, right? You're going to teleport to it, and right here. You're then going to walk along it until it becomes obvious. Take the left pass, and then you get to the dirt guy. You then take your Infinite Dirt Wand, and you go and talk to him. Once you talk to him, he'll give you Precious in exchange for whatever it is. Now I'm going to go turn this into the Great Alchemist, and we'll see what edition I get. As we can see, just traded in, and I got the edition 4200. Oh, I was 20 versions of getting edition 420. That'd have been so funny. Either way, now on to the next one. Next one we're going to be going over is the Great Spook Sword. In order to do this, you need 2 items. Again, we're going to go back to the builder. Once you're in the builder, you're going to want to buy yourself Green Thumb and buy yourself some dead bushes. Then you'll want to get yourself some enchanted bone meal because it's just really nice. Now, how you do this is by taking bones and then going to the trade menu and turning it into enchanted bone meal. I believe this is like skeleton 6 or something to get the trade recipe unlocked. Then you go to your island, and I think you can take a guess at what we're going to do. We're going to grow these bad boys up. So let me go down here, place down 5 dead bushes, and as we can see, you only need 1 of them, but we now have 5 dead seeds. Then we're going to have the Great Spook Talisman. This, you need fairy wings of 5. Now, this is a very, very simple one to get. First thing you need to do is go and get yourself 2 enchanted iron. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to craft yourself up some enchanted shears. Then you need to go into dungeons and shear the fairies you find in the room. As you can see, I now have the Great Spook Talisman. Doesn't tell me which edition I got it though. Now, on to the next part. Next part is pretty simple. You need 2 free spiders and the Great Spook Talisman. This, you need to go into the Divine's Mines and get yourself a gold hammer and an emerald hammer. So, let me do that really quick, and then I'll come back to the next part. So, once you're at the Divine Mines and you have yourself the emerald hammer and the golden hammer, you're going to go to the gold mines once more and go into this anvil. Once you're here, you're going to want to combine these 2 together. Get the scavenged iron hammer. From here, you're going to want to go to the spider's den. Once you spawned in, you're going to want to go to this giant shack. The shack where the guy's at. You know the shack, right? It's pretty obvious to find. Then you want to take yourself a hammer and start to break and chop down about this. The free spiders will thank you. They'll talk about it. And you will be getting yourself a free spider. As you can see, we now take the Great Spook ring. I'm going to drop these spiders off in my backpack. Now I have the Great Spook ring. So for the next quest, you're going to need a bunch of items. Every item on this row is the items you need. You're going to need yourself a potato minion, a hunter's knife, tasty cheese, 2 of them, 2 bread, 2, I think, I just bought a stack of lettuce, stack of onions, and some cooked beef. First thing you want to do is place down yourself a potato minion. You then want to drop yourself a hunter's knife into his inventory. And what this will do is it'll start cooking up potatoes. He just broke it. As you can see, we now have french fries. Then what you want to do is you want to go to hub. And once you have all these items, you should be good. Just keep in mind, this is french fries, bread, lettuce, onions, cooked beef. Basically, a full fucking McDonald's meal. Then you're going to talk to this guy and be like, yeah, got that. And you'll have yourself a Great Spook artifact. So now I'm going to go turn this into the Great Alchemist, and we'll see what edition I get. So now, how you make money from this. There's really 4 methods I'm going to be going over. I'm going to be going over these very, very fast. First one, enchanted poisonous potatoes are ridiculously high, averaging around 100k to 500k per enchanted poisonous potato, which is off the charts. That's not crazy, right? Mind-blowing, mind-boggling. Now, there's 2 ways you can enchant potatoes. 1, you can kill the zombies in a hub, and you have a chance to get them. Or 2, you can kill stuff from zombie minions. Now, I haven't done any testing of this, but theoretically, if you were to have a zombie minion AFK setup using full Witherborn with like a Daedalus axe and, I don't know, a Hound Pet or something like that, you could potentially be clocking out a lot of poisonous potatoes and then turning them into enchanted poisonous potatoes and then making profit. I don't know how much it makes. I don't have the math or the statistics. It's just an idea, and I think it could potentially make a lot of money. So whether you just kill zombies or you have an AFK setup, that is one way to make a bunch of profit. This is going to be anything to do with ice. So currently speaking, we have ice, which has been going up in price. So ice is now, actually it's not too bad, it's kind of calmed down. But it's around 5 to 20 coins per, and it's like 140 coins per to 180 for some packed ice. And we also have the ice rod. Now the ice rod is pretty interesting. It can only be gotten during the Jerry Festival, and as such, prices are pretty high. Now prices have been going up, and I can't say if they're going to go up any higher or not. I don't know. They're already ridiculously high. But ice and ice rod are ways to make money because people need them to get the items they need to, get the stuff they need. And as such, the price of them are going to be very, very high. Now, besides flipping ice and ice rods, what else can you do to make money? Well, there's 2 different ways. First one, this is going to be getting yourself, like going to the Divine Mines or whatever, getting yourself up a bunch of golden hammers and emerald hammers, and then just selling them to people in the hubs. Not enough people know about the gold and emerald hammers, so I don't know how much they're going to make you, but I can tell you that there are lazy people, including me, who would pay like up to 1,000,000 coins to have both of them and just move on with my life instead of having to go to the Divine Mines and just find it. So getting that out and grinding it and then selling to people who can buy it is another great money-making method. Again, I don't know how much it'll make. I haven't tried it out, but it has the potential in these upcoming seasons to make a lot. Now, this is going to be... Now, we have 2 more that I'm going to be going over really quickly. First one, rat pets and tasty cheese. I have a lot of rat pets, and these are for a very good reason. This is because tasty cheese. Tasty cheese is used in the final thing to get the artifact or whatever it is with the french fries, right? However, the tasty cheese, not enough people have caught on yet, so the price of tasty cheese is the exact same as it was before. If you look at the price, it's about the same. It hasn't really spiked up at all. The buy orders, the volumes, they're about the same price. Maybe a little bit high, but they're around the same. If you look at any other item, there was any way, shape, or form impacting this event. Let's just take like Spooky Bait. It shot up in price by a lot. This also affects rat pets, because rat pets are one of the best ways to get tasty cheese. They're not the only one. You can also just like kill the rats you find in hubs, but these are going to be a really, really good method. And right now is already pretty high dispersity, but these are the fastest way to get cheese. And if you hold a giant stock like I do, prices are going to rise, and you're going to make a lot of money. Now, there is one other money-making method you can continue to do throughout the event. As we learn what the new items are and how you get them, price of them are going to rise. There's going to be like one item that's going to require an item from Bazaar or Age in some way, shape, or form. And if you're one of the first ones to catch on and buy it, you can sell it literally right after for a lot higher price. So, we like Rogue Flesh, there's a bunch of stuff we don't know how to get yet. But if you can figure out how and when it first drops, you know how and you get it, you can make a bunch of money. So that's another way to do it, but you can't really do anything right now. Either way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, subscribe, like. I'll make videos on everything else as we get more information on the Rogue Flesh and yada 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 yada. I'll make a bunch more videos, so stay tuned, subscribe, like, enjoy your life, peace out.